are live. Welcome everyone to Circuit Stream's Pitch Day. My name is Luciana Fortes, and I will be one of your hosts today. I am so psyched to be here, and I hope you are too. I'm tuning in from Calgary, Alberta, Circuit Stream's headquarters, and I would love to know where you're tuning in from as well. From Calgary, from somewhere else in Canada, the US, the Philippines, bring it on, bring it on. Hey everyone, hey Andrew, good to see some familiar faces, fantastic. And I would also love to know if you are a current Circuit Stream learner or if you're an alum, if you're a prospective student, if you're a hiring partner, an industry partner, let's just become best friends. Let's just make it happen. Let's make it happen. All right, I see the messages are coming in. It's leaving me excited. And let's just get this started. All right, so a couple of housekeeping items before we really kick things off to make sure that this is a smooth running event. So first things first, if you see any problems with my audio and my video, please let me know in the chat so I can jump on the troubleshooting and then we'll be good to go. And now the second thing is, how do you navigate Hopin? Now, let me know in the chat if this is your first time on this event platform or if you've been here before. You're like, I've got Hopin. I've been through so many events, particularly during the pandemic. Anyways, let me know. But I'm just going to do a quick walkthrough so everybody knows what to expect. So the really cool thing about Hopin is that it really mimics an in-person event. Now, when you access the link, you probably came to our reception area that looks like this. So this is kind of like a lobby. And then you should really pay attention to two different sections of Hopin. First, on the left, you can see all of the event venues. So right now we're in the stage venue. And then later on, the pitches as well as the happy hour event is going to be in the sessions. You can also go to the networking at any point to connect with other people at the event. And then also go to the replay after the event to check the recordings. Now, if we go over to the right, this is where you'll be able to access the event chat that's accessible to everyone, every venue. And when you send a message, it goes out to everyone that's attending. And then we also have the specific venue chats. So just make sure you know which one you're posting in when you're in there. All right, so what can you expect for today? So we're currently where the event kickoff, and that'll be about half an hour. And then we're gonna have a full hour of the actual pitches. So we're gonna have two sessions happening at the same time. Pitch session A with 4 projects and pitch session B with 4 projects as well. Then we're gonna have about a 50-minute coffee break, get up, get some water, go to the bathroom, and then we'll come back for happy hour, which is an opportunity for you to network with the graduates and the hiring partners. And I'm so happy today to be joined by my colleague, Stefan Licina, our partnerships manager, as well as our graduate speaker, Monday Atuanu. So if this is your first time getting to know about Circuit Stream, let me tell you a little bit about what we're all about. So we were founded in 2015 when we noticed the gap in the education world in terms of providing XR training to the next set of professionals. And since then, we're so proud to say, and I always love saying this number, that we've trained over 45,000 learners, and that number is growing by the day. We're also a Unity certified channel and training partner, and partners are approved based on their expertise and commitment to providing the highest level of training possible. In addition to that, we've partnered with some amazing universities that are here today. I see some of you in the chat, so I definitely give a great shout out to you. And that's really given us the opportunity to expand our learning to, the whole wide world. All right, so what is the Unity Developer Bootcamp? This is a really awesome course, a 6-month course that we launched this year. And it was created to prepare graduates for a successful career in 3D development. So by the end of the course, the graduates are ready to take on the industry. And some of the ways that they do that is by coming out with some really important hard skills as well as soft skills. So the graduates are all experts in C# scripting, collaboration tools, application development, agile development, API integration, debugging, optimization, really everything that they need to thrive in the real world. And in addition to that, they need some really important soft skills, such as communication, adaptability, proactivity, growth mindset, and obviously teamwork and collaboration. So that a lot of that, all of that really is embedded within the program. All right, so let's talk a little bit about today. Expect to see some amazing capstone projects, 8 in total, all in the minimum viable product or MVP state. So the capstone project was the culmination of the course for the graduates, and they put together these projects in a couple of constraints. So they had 4 weeks to go from idea to MVP, and they had to work on these 7 requirements: platform, aesthetics, mechanics and components, personas, activity loops, resources, metrics, and goals. So really the full scope to create a real project that could exist in the industry. It's 8 projects in total and 2 specific categories. Okay, and what's a little bit about the background from all of the graduates here? There are 13 graduates, and a little bit over half are seeking employment, while a little bit under half is seeking mentorship and industry connections. So we have 8 groups with different project genres, and 5 countries are represented. So it's really a global group. All right, so I'm getting some messages here that the presentation is a bit blurry. If that's the case, please let me know so we can make sure to troubleshoot that. All right, but I'll keep moving on. And I'd love to invite my colleague, Steph Licina, to talk to you guys a little bit more about our talent network. All right, so Steph, let me get you up on stage. There you are. All right, take it away.
Thank you very much, Lucy. I'm excited to be here today on Pitch Day. And thank you, everyone, for joining us today as well. Now, a big congratulations to all of the graduates for persevering through long days and late nights and for investing in a new set of skills. A whole new world of opportunities just opened up for you, but your impact goes beyond your new technical skills. It's about knowing how to work well with others, not because you have to, but because you understand that you're designing solutions that people will use. And this technology has the ability to impact society in so many ways, and there's a place for you and your contributions. Now, at Circuit Stream, we don't believe our duty to our learners end when they graduate. Our programs are a chance to reinvent their careers and reinvent themselves. And it's our responsibility to both our alumni and industry partners to match them with the right jobs and talent. And this is done at no cost, and we will help curate a program or funnel with you. And Circuit Stream graduates have gone on to work with some of the most innovative companies in the world like Unity, Accenture, and Meta. And our mission is to bring these successes and career opportunities to scale through the hiring partner and talent network. Now, circuit streamers come from all walks of life with various different experiences and skills. So tap into our network of skilled graduates to get access to hiring events and much more. And as a partner, you'll get first access to resume and portfolio packages from graduates all around the globe, exclusive invites to connect directly with students and graduates through various events, dedicated Circuit Stream team to assist you in sourcing and vetting candidates, presentations to our talent network on your company organized by us, as well as the ability to post all level roles to our community and to elevate your brand by being featured in Circuit Stream events, website, and many other materials. So if you're interested in learning more, please reach out to my email below and I'd be more than happy to connect with you. Now, lastly, none of this would be possible without our hiring partners as well as our event sponsors. And here you can see a few of our hiring partners as well as the Pitch Day sponsors today. Now, for more information on their work, you can visit the sponsors page and tab, and you may also find more on the follow-up email that will be sent post-event. But with this, I'm going to pass it off to our next very special guest speaker, Monday, and I'm excited to see the pitches later on.
Perfect. Thanks, Steph. I appreciate it. All right. So, hey, everyone. My name is Monday. For those of you that haven't seen me before, I'm one of the Circuit Stream student ambassadors, and I'm also the Bootcamp course rep from the technical side. it's been interesting because I've been wearing two hats. I've been a boot camp learner as well as a student ambassador. So I've been learning with everybody else. I've also taken the XR development course in the C# programming with Circuit Stream. And I am one of the lucky ones that actually was able to leverage what I learned from XR development to get a job. And I'm currently a production engineering manager with Bungie. But outside of that, I come from business operations and process improvement. That was my bread and butter. I can talk everybody's ears off about Lean Six Sigma if they ever want to get into that conversation. And in 2018, I was a Spartan sponsored athlete, and then COVID happened, and I haven't been back to it since. But I'm really here to talk with you all from the graduate side about the boot camp program, and really to my fellow boot campers, as we call ourselves. Just giving you guys a few words as we move into pitch day. Um, so yeah, so our XR journey. So for most of us in the boot camp, we're coming from XR dev or interaction and design and prototyping, and really this boot camp was an opportunity and a challenge and kind of a growth platform for us to really expand our understanding. We came out of XR Dev or Interaction and Design with like the beginning pieces of things, and everything was starting to like feel right and it makes sense. We're making really cool things, but we were like, what's next? And then Circuit Stream put together this boot camp program, and a lot of us were like, yes, we had met each other from like the different classes, from the workshops, and from just engaging in the Circuit Stream community. And I know me specifically, like I joined the boot camp because one of my friends who was at XR Dev, his name was Sebastian, was like, Monday, I'm doing this boot camp. You should do it with me. And I was like, sure, why not? But really going into it, I think we were all kind of under the impression, or we felt like we were baby developers or baby designers. We knew enough to kind of start the journey from the classes and the workshops we had done before. But the boot camp was a way for us to really break into the industry with more knowledge and more skill sets there. And so then going into the boot camp, it was an interesting road that we had to travel. And I think we all, had our moments in the boot camp where things either stopped making sense or we started to struggle, but really we all stayed the course. So starting very early in the boot camp, we had our first game jam. For those of us that were in there, I think we can all look back on that game jam and kind of like laugh in frustration because there was a lot of things that we just didn't know. And I think this game jam really showed us like, this is what the boot camp is here for. This is what we're going to teach you how to do. But we needed to start off with almost like that rude awakening. Like we need to collaborate. How do we use Git? How do we use Fork? How do we make a game? And so that game jam, was a slip and fall moment for some. It was a coming together as a community for others. But that was very early on. And then halfway through the course, we had our midterm projects where we were given a project that was about 90% complete. And the goal was to take it to that other 10% to make it a complete game. And it was like an explosion of ideas. We had some groups that made VR components to their game, some people that added in different level designs, who added in like a whole different like AI mechanics to it, who added in different features to it. And it's really like, I feel like for me, kind of like looking at it, I was like, this is when we started to like, okay, we're developers and we know how to do some of this stuff. So let's make something cool. And really that just jet propelled us into our capstone projects. So from the capstone projects, we had some groups that continued working on their midterm projects, some groups that, wanted to work on their personal projects or wanted to start something completely new. But looking at those capstone projects and looking back at where we started at the game jam or in XR Dev or design and prototyping, like we are a force to be reckoned with if you really take a look at those projects. And, today at Pitch Day, for the industry people and for the guests that are here today, I really hope that you all, enjoy what you see and know that like this is accumulation of so much knowledge and ingenuity and inventive thought that really the boot camp really set ourselves up for success with that. Um, So yeah, so looking at pitch day today, I like to think of this as our like let's build something awesome phase. We're exiting the boot camp. We had so many works in progress and ideas and thoughts and different things that we wanted to work on. And we have evolved from, oh, that's a cool idea. Oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, maybe I'll do that later to wait, this is real and it could be something. And we're starting to think through things from like a business mindset and how do we do that and really branching out in our skills and our like knowledge of these different things. And I'll name drop one time, but like me and Eli have talked about, some of his different projects, even my projects so many times. And like my discussions with Eli have gone from, you know, can you help me with this? Or I don't understand that to like full on, like, how do I do multiplayer networking for some of these things? And it's just like, a great feeling to know that we are past the point of like it's not making sense, and we're to the point of like it does make sense. I know how to do it. Now let's like take it to the next step and do that last 10% to make it 110% finished. And it's just been great. Next slide. Oop, there we go. So yeah, so really, just to wrap up my quick talk, I really wanted to talk to my fellow boot campers. And I know most of us, just from the conversations that we've had coming out of XR Dev or XR Design and Prototyping, or even coming out of this boot camp, is we've been looking for, those careers or that skill set to really define like where we are in the XR industry. And I want to challenge all of you all to go back and think about like what were some of the questions that you used to ask yourself before the boot camp, like how do I do shader graphs, or how do I do multiplayer networking, or how do I install a database into my project? And ask yourself now, like, would you really ask that question now? Like, don't you know how to do that now? Um, and then, go down this list. What did your projects used to look like? If we go back to some of our first project, which was the food fight project in XR Dev, if you were to open that project up right now, like, think about all of the things that you would do to that game. Like, you would add different levels, you would add splatter effects and, trails to follow the fruit. And maybe you would manipulate the time of the game so you had like a slow motion effect. Um, your confidence with showcasing your work. Some of us participated in demo day during XR Dev or design and prototyping, but a lot of us were to the point where we were like, we don't feel comfortable showcasing our work, or we don't have the confidence. And you're showcasing your work today in front of like the industry. Like, this is your work in front of people, and you're confident enough in it to showcase your work. So, I would just challenge us all. I think we've all to the point where we're waiting for like a career or a job title or some sort of affirmation to tell us like, are we a Unity developer, or am I really an XR designer? And it's like, yes, you are. Like, there is nothing that anybody can take away from us at this moment to say that you're not, because what you're about to showcase to these industry members and to the guests that are watching this stream now live, and whoever might watch it as a recording, like, you are showcasing the accumulation of so much knowledge, and nobody can take away the fact that this is something that you built with your knowledge, your skills. So we are all, that Unity developer that we wanted to be, or the designer we wanted to be, or the game producer that we wanted to be. And whatever doors open up from this, I'm excited to talk with you all, in the next few months to see where we are all at. But even if, things don't work out the way we want to, like, all of us are those designers and those developers, and it's been great working with you all through this bootcamp journey. And I will turn it back over to you, Lucy.
Thank you so much, Monday. Very inspirational. And I'll just echo what everyone said in the comments, that you are awesome. So we're just so grateful to have you.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right. We'll see you later. And right now, as kind of the last portion of this opening, is we have our elevator pitches for you. So each of the graduates put together a 30 to 45-second elevator pitch, so you get a really good sense of what they're going to be pitching about. So their full pitch is going to be around 5 minutes, but this will give you a chance of the overview of all of the projects. And that way you can kind of choose. Do you want to check out session A, session B, or do you want to hop between sessions? It's up to you. So let's show you a little bit about what the projects will be.
My name is Gene, and my team and I are working on Project Spartan. We are here to reimagine the core concept of a tower defense game mechanism as it's placed into a VR game application. With VR being the new frontier in how to experience games, we envision a new form of gameplay that incorporates bits and pieces of common game mechanics I've seen in previous games of past. As you will see shortly, we have 6 goals to be able to bring about a single-player tower defense active shooter with a single-player gameplay rewards the player in a co-op multiplayer mode. Now, take a dive and defend your tower, or hop online and help out your friends. This is Project Spartan.
Are you tired of playing the same games over and over without any new DLCs to unlock or rewards to get? Instead of kicking the dog out of frustration, which I don't recommend, I recommend you play my game Island Battle Royale, designed by me, Jacob Visor, and my partner, Scott Fisk. And really, it's a game for those who want variety in their lives and who also are competitive, want something unique to play, and also is addictive. So if you feel like playing something for hours on end without getting bored, then I recommend you play this, Island Battle Royale.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Applebaum. I am a university student and Unity developer. So Night Watch is a VR horror game where you play as a police officer on the Night Watch. Your goal is to watch CCTV cameras for suspicious activities. The game is going to focus on psychological horror and slow building feelings of dread as you peer into these low quality cameras in your dimly lit office, searching for signs of life. My main target for this project is people who enjoy horror games and those who enjoy watching horror games. I want to finish this project and release it on game distribution websites where, hopefully, people will play it. If you're interested in helping me with this project, let me know.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to start with a question. Who likes old samurai sword ninja movies? I bet most of you do. We all, at some point, dreamt of grabbing a sword and swinging it and chopping things and cutting things. But there's a big issue. Swords are big and dangerous and sharp. Some of them are really sharp, as I would like to demonstrate. And the trouble is, not everybody is willing to have one of these at home. Not everybody is that confident. So in our team, we came with a solution: virtual reality swords.
Can you name that interval? Do you wish you could? Well, if so, welcome to the Octavicopter Here I Am, a multisensory VR ear training application that will take you on a journey of sight, sound, and touch, leading you to a destination where you can confidently say that this is a major sixth.
My name's Cody, and I'm the solo developer of Just Send It, a lighthearted, engaging platformer designed to test your timing, skill, and creativity. Have you ever wondered what a package goes through on the way to its destination? Well, sometimes you have to get into the box to think outside of it. In Just Send It, you play as a box on an epic journey to its final doorstep destination. Play through a single-player campaign filled with new challenges along the way, or join your friends and family for a split-screen or online multiplayer experience. Make it known that you're really the full package and just send it.
Hello, my name is Jason Dedrick. So this is my pitch. It's a augmented reality AI hybrid game. AI is the big thing right now. Machine learning, yeah, it's a bunch of buzzwords. Where do you invest? Where do you put your time? How do you break it down? How do you commercialize it? How do you come out of that? Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, I'm sure as game developers, most of you are like, how do we re-innovate the pipeline to incorporate this in a tangible way to create new generative art? Well, come check out my pitch. That's what I'm doing. I'm working on converting gameplay, creating narrative worlds, and getting the kind of textual output that will allow generative technology to work efficiently in a very proprietary way. Awesome. Cool. You guys have a good day.
Hi, my name is Eli, and I'm the founder of Venture Out. How many of you find yourself thinking life has become a bit too predictable and you'd like to take a break from it? Well, this is where our product comes in. Venture Out, our immersive virtual reality experience, takes individuals into outdoor environments where they can compete against their friends from the comfort of the home while significantly reducing logistical, financial, and capability hurdles. We take concepts from the adventure racing, obstacle course racing, and expeditions to the masses. Active shared experiences deepen connections while incorporating movement, tapping into humans' innate nature to explore. If you find this interesting, please visit me in my pitch breakout room. And until then, venture out.
All right. Can I hear it from the chat? Are we inspired? Are we inspired? I need to say that. I mean, I think you don't even need to write it down. I know I am. All right, so that's a little bit about what you're going to hear. So the first 4 elevator pitches that you saw are session A. On the left here, you can see the time that each of them is going to occur. And then the last 4 elevator pitches are in pitch session B. And so we'll always have 2 pitches happening at the same time. So pick one of the sessions or hop between them. So what's going to happen next? I'm going to wish a good luck to all of the graduates that are pitching, and I will direct you all to the sessions tab. So you're going to go on the left, you're going to look for the sessions venue, and you're going to click on the one that you would like to check out. The first pitches are going to be starting in around 5 minutes. So I'll see you there, and thanks so much for joining.